Hey everyone, it's Wethu here. Today I'll be showing you how to use supply and demand zones in trading with the Olymp Matix robot, and we'll demonstrate it using the MACD indicator. So guys, supply and demand zones are areas where price tends to reverse or stall. Basically spots where buyers or sellers dominate. Today we will see how Olymp Matix can react automatically on the zones when combined with the MACD indicator. Okay guys, so let me show you a visual representation of how supply and demand is, right? So I'm going to use this rectangle to show supply. So supply is basically when the price leaves a high, right, and it comes back and then tags another high, right, and then it goes to the downside. So basically that is what supply is. And then with demand, I'm going to use the second rectangle here, which is this, right? So the price will get to the bottom, right, create a double bottom, and then the price shoots up. So that is going to be our demand. What is the MACD indicator? The MACD is a momentum indicator, guys. It shows when a trend is gaining or losing strength, right? When price approaches a supply or demand zone, the MACD confirms a reversal. So that's a high probability trade. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get to know high quality trade and low quality trade. That's how you find them out. Okay. So in this scenario, how are we going to get ourselves a good trade using the MACD and support and resistance levels? So what we do here, let's say here we're just having a good supply, right? You can see here where the price reversed and you came back to take out this high. That's a very good supply level, right? And then the market went down. So with that, I'm not going to use it out alone. I'm going to also paid up with the MACD, right? So I usually wait for this blue line has to go below the orange line, right? Has to go below the orange line, and that is going to be a signal confirmation that, right, now you can take your source. And that is the same for the inverse, right? What I usually do, you see, we have to have a collection of volume, which is nice, right? And then the price starts to cross the blue line, cross the orange line, and then we start to get the first bullish momentum, right? Once you get the bearish momentum, you can then click your sell, given price is below the orange line, the blue line is below the orange line, and then you can have yourself a good trade. If we took our trade there, you can see was selling throughout, and it's the same for the inverse, right? Sure, we did have our demand zone right there, right? The price was a demand, and what happened, we waited for the price to cross the orange line. Now it's above it because it's a buy scenario, and then bullish volume is starting to kick in, and then you can take your buys, and then that's done. So that's how simple it is to read the MACD indicator alongside with the supply and demand zones. So guys, now we're going to set up the Olymp Matix robot with the MACD indicator. So how do we do it? Right, so you're going to go to robot right there, and then on technical indicator, make sure you've clicked the MACD, right? You've clicked your MACD, and you are making sure we're also trading the right pair you prefer, right? And then also on the charts, you can also have it there by clicking that option, and then you click on MACD, and then that will appear like that, right? And then we're just gonna take our trade. So today I'm going to be demonstrating on my real account, and I'm going to be risking $1, right, with the optimal strategy. So let's see how far we go. So right, the market with the robot is going to take trades based on the MACD, right? So right now we can clearly see that the market are still selling. It is just taking a trend continuation to the downside, right? Because the blue line was still trading below the orange line, so immediately the robot was just going to take a sell, and we were from a supply level right there. The market made a very good double top, and there's a high chance the market will still continue going down. So the robot does all of the analysis for you, and you just sit and relax with no stress. As you've seen right there, the first trade with the MACD has been killed and executed with no emotion, right? Right now the robot is searching for a good signal. As you can see, again, the robot is continuing with the sells, right? We can clearly see that still the market is still on a trend to the downside. It hasn't yet crossed the orange line. The blue line is still below the orange line, right? Which means we're still looking for more sells, you know what I'm saying, and we are still trading our supply level right now, right? As you can see, guys, the robot is doing amazing work. We're already up by two positions, guys, with the MACD indicator. So right now the robot is taking a buy. Right, that one was a loss, which is still fine. We almost caught a nice win, but then yeah, we're just using the 1 minute. If we just had ourselves a little bit more time, maybe we'd have bagged that win. But yeah, it is what it is. Losses are part of the game. But as I'm looking here, the blue line is already waiting to be taken out to go above the orange line. That's why the robot is now taking the buys immediately. And also what I like using the optimal strategy is that even if you can get a loss, it's just gonna recover with one single trade, right? So there's no need for you to panic, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go. As you saw, guys, we did get a couple of losses, but as I said, the robot is built just to recover from one winning trade. Losses are part of the game, and with this trade we can clearly see that the blue line is now crossing the orange line, and yeah, it's going quite good. We just got it from the immediate reversal right there. Now it is crossed, and 5 seconds left for us to close this trade. And yeah, it's looking good, I don't wanna lie. Due to the fact that the market is still trending down, the robot is doing the most. It keeps on executing beautiful positions for us. As you can see right there, that's another beautiful win to the downside. And as you can see, the market is still trending to the downward. The blue line is still below the orange line, and yeah, we're still trading from this support level and going down, and we're still killing it live with the MACD on a real account, you know what I'm saying? So the overall results, the robot always stays on top, you know what I'm saying? So one of the best robots in the market, you can see for yourself, which is killing it, man, with consistency. And what I like is that with the robot there's no emotions involved, right? It just takes the trades for you, analyzes technically, and take decisions that are profitable in the long run, unlike a human being whereby you'll be scared now to buy because you've taken a loss previously, you know. As you see, guys, another win in the books, and we're risking pretty much less, right? So that's why we're having that profit there, but it's still fine because we're demonstrating how powerful the MACD also is, you know. What I like about the robot is just it waits for the perfect combination, guys. Supply demand zone plus MACD confirmation, right? This removes emotion and keeps the entries precise, you know what I'm saying? As you can see right there, that's another beautiful win, you know what I'm saying, with the MACD, guys, together with the supply, you know what I'm saying. And now we've taken another trade with the combinations seen by the robot, and we are profitable, guys, we are. And with that, we can clearly see we had just had 3 losses, and all of the trades we took after, we're just killing them, right? We were just killing them. So let's see how this one goes. But you can clearly see that now the blue line is approaching to cross the orange line, and that's why we are getting a very nice bullish momentum to the upside, you know, guys. Killed again, being killed. Make the way. Supply and demand strategy, guys, you know what I'm saying. Let's go. So I've closed the robot right now, right? And we did make over $6 with the risk that we were risking. We're risking $1 per initial trade, so that's why we made that much. But anyway, for risking 10, we've been on 60, but yeah, that's still fine, right? So let's look at the results, right? So we started trading here, right? So basically we started trading. This was crypto composite index right there, right? The robot, right? So all of these trades were taken automatically. We take 2 wins and then we took 3 losses in a row. After that, we came back, we recovered everything with one single trade, and yeah, it was all wins throughout. You know what I'm saying? So did the MACD do its justice? Yeah, it did. The robot also did its justice as well. It took positions without hesitation, right? If you're on 3 losses as an individual trading manually, you would have left or maybe tried to do different things, risk more, or just give up, and then now you wouldn't even make your money back. But then with being consistent with the robot, leaving it to do its thing, you see, we came back and we took wins after win after win after win, right? So that is amazing. Do also check this out yourself and test this out. The link is in the description of the video for the robot, right? And then guys, that's a full session using supply and demand zones with MACD and the Olymp Matix robot. So guys, the key takeaways are: 1, identify the zones, right? 2, confirm with the MACD, and then let the robot handle the trades. No stress, just systematic trading. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. If you want to see more live sessions like this and learn how to use my robot strategies, DM me, I'll give you a guide personally. Don't trade blind, let's use AI to trade smarter.